Once upon a time, there was a country. It was called a land of 1,000 hills. The physical features of this country were breathtaking. The volcanoes, the dense forests, the calm lakes and rivers, the green vegetation. In this same country, people shared the same norms and cultures and even spoke the same language. They shared with each other, lived together in harmony. In the backyards, you could see happy children playing hide and seek, and the women sat happily waving baskets. There was coexistence of all people, regardless of tribe, race, and religion. There was peace everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the country I'm talking about is the screams, the weeping, the crying of people in Rwanda in 1994. Rwanda experienced a genocide where over 1 million people were slaughtered in 100 days. Every minute, every second, 6 men, women, and children were killed. We witnessed relatives killing each other, wives killing their husbands, husbands killing their children and friends because they belong to a different tribe. The once happy children that would be playing in the backyard were scattered everywhere looking for their parents who were either dead or on the run. I was one of them. During the genocide, we were only known of dead bodies on the streets, in churches, in schools, in hospitals. That was what was said about my country 20 years back ago. During the genocide, rape was used as a machine against women and girls. Thousands were raped. Many were killed after being raped. Others were left to die of sadness. After the genocide, many children were born. The children we call children of hate, children of bad memories, unwanted children. The genocide left shattered and scattered lives. Apart from seeing people being killed, after the genocide, we are left with HIV. We returned home to our families, getting back to our friends, husbands who were happy to have their wives, getting back to them. Among the people that came back home were the women and girls that were raped. People had to come together. They had to look for companionship to take away the trauma. People got married. HIV spread like wildfire. 21 years today, we have over 210,000 people living with HIV/AIDS. The biggest number, over 190, are youth aged between 15 to 35, my age bracket. These are people that saw the genocide with their eyes, and among them are children that were born after the genocide. There is a lot of trauma, and this added on the trauma as we try to heal. Ladies and gentlemen, do we really think HIV positive people can offer anything to the present and future generation? Should we hold them accountable for being HIV positive? Look around you. You never know that today as you're seated here, your neighbor is HIV positive, but you can't see it. Each one of us has lost a relative, a friend, a colleague, or even a model to HIV/AIDS. Would you stigmatize them? The good news is in every HIV positive person, there is a potential, there is a light waiting to be lit and sparkles of the world. Dream Village, my organization, has a unique venture, has a unique project. A project that will bring together HIV positive people to take up initiatives by themselves, start projects that can help other HIV positive people. It may look magical because we believe they cannot do it. I used to believe so. But I know they can start up projects in agriculture, in health. They can have counseling centers. They can start advocacy projects, among others. We shall call our journey a journey of 3 themes. Theme 1, dealing with psychosocial support. Breaking the chains that surround the misconception of HIV, that is fatal, that is terminal, that when you have it, you're dying. That is fighting self-stigmatization. They will be counseled, and they'll be able to counsel others. We shall show how being HIV positive can be turned into an opportunity rather than a challenge. We shall give them mentors that have lived with HIV for a long time, and there will be a boost and a center for reaching out. Theme number 2, we call it Dare to Dream. Personal development. Developing their personal communication, problem solving, decision making. This is the time when they will even come up and disclose that I am HIV positive. I'm HIV positive. So what? They'll be able to do that. Building their confidence that they can come out, breaking the chains of fear and prejudice in society so that we see another future. Theme number 3, we call it Dare to Live. They have been able to live positively. They are confident. They are now ready to go up and start projects. We shall train them in entrepreneurship, project management, fundraising, so that they can be able to start up projects by themselves and sustain them. I can see a participant coming out of my project after 1 year. Self-emancipated, confident, hopeful, with the zeal to help other HIV positive people. Why am I the right person to do this? During the genocide, my sister was raped. A few months, she was found to be HIV positive. I have seen her fear. I have seen her being stigmatized. I have seen her being denied the right to education. However, I have seen her hope. I have seen her trying to break the chains that make him a second citizen, that hold him captive in his own country. Day after day, she has come out hopeful. Today, she's positively living and doing much better. My president, Paulo Kagame, once said, "We cannot turn back the clock. Neither can we do the harm caused. But we have the power to determine the future." Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time of waiting any longer. This is the time to rise up from the valleys of frustration towards the path of empowerment. This is the time to break the chains of stigmatization. This is the time to support HIV positive people. This is the time to bring hope. They are people like us, and they have vision to fulfill. I and Dream Village have a vision of seeing Rwanda, where every HIV positive person is seen as a change agent rather than an object of charity. This is the time. Thank you.